You guys know what the reCAPTCHA thing is, right? Those little things you might have when you go visit a website, and it asks you to do a little math problem or to find all the bicycles in a picture or whatever. That's called a reCAPTCHA. Well, Google has a new one, and they're testing it out. It's not really in full use everywhere, but here's how it works. Google's new reCAPTCHA wants your camera access and 21 points of your hand. The same company that monetizes everything you do online would like to switch on your camera. Google wants to take a look at your hands before it lets you through. The company's newest reCAPTCHA check, rolling out now as a test, asks you to switch on your camera and wave at it so an algorithm can decide whether you're a human or a bot. That's the whole purpose of these CAPTCHA things, by the way. Confirming that you're a human, not a bot, right? That wave is less casual than it looks. The system records a short video of your hand and pulls 21 hand landmark coordinates from it, mapping your finger joints, your palm geometry, and the way you move in real time. Google describes the purpose as liveness detection, a way for websites to fend off automated account creation, credential stuffing, and other fraud. Which that's all real, don't get me wrong, but they want to punish you, the end user. It says, but this is still a biometric scan collected so you can prove you're a person, and still involves turning on your cameras for Google. Google has lined up the promises that you would expect. The company says the footage is deleted once verification finishes and no audio is recorded. And you just have to believe them. Mm-hmm. The video is never tied to your identity, and you just have to believe them. Take their word for it. Trust me, bro. That's me just adding that. Its documentation adds that nothing goes to third parties, and the data serves security alone, then points to the Google privacy policy for how everything is used and stored, a policy elastic enough to cover almost anything. They've covered their bases well. For now, the feature seems optional. I'll put that in quotes too. People who cannot perform the gestures still get the older puzzles. Oh, so if you have no hands, you're really at a good, you're not at a disadvantage here. That would be good, because then you're stuck doing the puzzles, which I don't know how you do that with no hands. People who cannot perform the gesture still get the older puzzles, with Google saying reCAPTCHA continues to provide visual and audio challenges while it develops alternatives. However, we all know that optional today is rarely optional forever, and the older challenges survive partly because the gesture check is still being tested. The reassurances rest on trust, and Google has spent years giving people reasons to hold it back. This is a company whose business runs on gathering and monetizing personal data, now asking to switch on your camera and read your hand. Yeah, it's going to do a palm reading for you. See what your future might be. So I saw that one. That was on reclaimthenet.org. And then, actually, I saw this one first. This is on the Wine Press, Substack. Same thing. Further information. Google introduces new reCAPTCHA requiring you to provide 21 points of your hand to your camera to prove you are not a bot. So it's really the same information. I don't know that there's more here. I don't think there is, but it's hard to say. This is the Wine Press's take on it. Oh yeah, here's the 21 points. So it's getting wrist, multiple places on your thumb, multiple places on each finger. The hand landmark model bundle detects just the fact that we need a hand landmark model bundle is bad enough. That right there is breaking news that proves we are living in the end times, if you ask me. Detects a key point localization of 21 hand knuckle coordinates within the detected hand regions. The model was trained on approximately 30,000 real-world images, as well as several rendered synthetic hand models imposed over various backgrounds. So you never know, maybe your hand is already in the database. I don't know. So I guess this article does have a bit more technical information than the other one. Here's an interesting patent. This says, new patent application alert. Patent number US 2026-0164-162A1 by Google introduces gesture-based control using active acoustic sensing. This tech enables hearables to recognize muscle or object-based gestures via acoustic signals, supporting voice-free and hands-free interfaces. This innovation could enhance accessibility and discrete device control in diverse settings. So this one is using your hearing. So yes, every part of you will be digitized and tokenized. Anyway, that one is a WinePress Substack article for further information, really based on the Reclaim the Net piece that we read.